Well, I think the Indian team is going to miss both of those players because Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli were match winners. You know, they could turn a game by themselves. I think what India, at the moment, India's got a very good side, but the team will not be as good without those two players because the players who have replaced those players, they're very good players, they can score plenty of runs, but they will score runs over a longer period, which means that they don't get themselves in the winning position that quickly. So I think the next couple of years is going to be transformation for India. They need to find some match-winning batters. The only match winner really in the team at the moment is Rishabh Pant. So Sharma and Kohli out of the team is going to be a huge loss for the team.
What I'm talking about that there's a news buzz come around that might be they will not play the ODI series against Australia and might be the Indian board call them or tell them to both of them leave as soon as possible. Do you think it's good for Indian cricket because we are forcing them to leave the cricket?
No, I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think you should force a player who has the desire and the ability to keep playing. And both of those players had that in them. To ask them to leave the game, you know, if you're going to ask them to leave, then your replacements have to be better. I don't think at the moment any of the replacements are better than those two because over the years their track record have proved that they have been two of the best in the world. So I think it perhaps was not the best thing to do. They should have allowed them to play for another year and let them leave on their own terms when they think it was ready to go.
But according to you, there's a lot of cricket is left behind in Rohit and Virat. Do you think so?
Yeah, I think it's a huge gap to fill. The players may be able to fill it in time, but I think immediately, you know, even though people like Shubman Gill and others will make big runs, but they will take a long time. You know, when Rohit Sharma got a quick 100, India were in a position to win the game. So Virat Kohli. So, you know, you cannot replace those two players just like that. It's almost impossible.
What about talking about the Shubman Gill captaincy that he proved himself in a recent series against England, and England wasn't played that well. So what do you said about that thing, that Shubman Gill captaincy and the cricket played by England?
Well, I think Shubman Gill, you know, he's young in terms of captaincy. So he has to learn how to captain the game. And he's captain in a new team, really, because suddenly in the team with two of the most senior players missing. So he's got to find himself as a captain. He's got to integrate the new players into the team. And he has to make his own identity. It's not going to be easy. You know, England perhaps was quite easy for him because the pitches were very good for batting. Both teams struggled really to bowl the opposition out. So he was able to make plenty of runs. He's going to have much tougher tests going forward. How he handles that, we'll have to see. But I think it's important for India now to find the new players who come in have got to show the sort of ability that Rohit and Kohli showed, so that he can have an easy job as captain. But it's not going to be easy.
Thank you so much.
Great pleasure.